Before we start, can you please follow us on Instagram at Lopes Talk 2022, on Twitter at Lopes Talk, and subscribe to us on YouTube at youtube.com/Lopes Talk. So today we're going to do a little bit of a sports weekend recap.
Wait, before we start, how's that bathroom there, Just?
Oh, yes, I totally forgot about that. So we heard your complaints about Elvis echoing a lot. So we're trying it out. I'm currently sitting in a lawn chair with my feet up on a toilet in our bathroom to try and fix this echo.
Nice.
And
we know the echoing is a problem, so if I hear it one more time, don't expect another podcast.
Yeah.
That's true. My gosh, we heard so much.
Yeah, I think every comment was, it was great, but echoing.
We're using gaming headsets. What do you want?
I'm getting a better mic after our Christmas break, so hopefully that will solve some issues and I don't have to be in a bathroom.
Well, maybe if our followers get us some money, we could get some better equipment.
We're on episode 2. We do not need to Sure. I guess if you wanna give us money, we're poor college kids, and that would be lovely. Okay, let's start off with Dallas Cowboys beating the New Orleans Saints.
Crazy game. I don't know how you go two teams going in a game and only score a combined 23 points. That's insane, especially Saints, who
With
are
the number one offense in the league.
Yeah, crazy, killing it. I think 55 points almost every game. What do you think, Just? This is ridiculous.
Well, I mean, it somehow wasn't the lowest scoring game of the weekend, or of the weekend. But it's still surprising that the Saints were limited to just such little points.
But what a big game for Cowboys. Like, all the fans are going crazy on so I had some Cowboys fans on my Instagram going crazy. It's a big game, real big game for them.
And Dallas's D has been great the past couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And they've been just looking good. And they're an upcoming team.
Yeah, no,
they could make the playoffs. I don't know if they can make a run in it, but it'll be interesting to see.
Well, with Amari Cooper, I think that they have a chance. He's really bringing some offensive power to their game now, and it's really helping them out. And
he's showing he's a true number one receiver.
Yeah.
Well, now Dak has so it makes Zeke a little bit better because there is a threat to throw.
Yeah.
So now they're not just a running team. They have a threat to throw and a threat to run. So I think it just opens their offense in a way that they hadn't been able to before.
And I actually read something yesterday. It said Jerry Jones is closely monitoring the Kareem Hunt situation. Imagine that.
No way.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yep.
What? So who's they're gonna do a 1-2 punch? Zeke and Kareem Hunt.
That'd be
Might as well
insane.
throw Kaepernick in there too, huh?
Oh my gosh. Well,
from go ahead.
No.
Bring Ray Rice in as the running backs coach.
So how about them Broncos, Z-Bird?
That game, they've turned around their season. I mean, they had like a 0.1% of making the playoffs when they lost. When they lost their last 2 games, but they've won 3 in a row, and all of a sudden they're 500. And if they have, if not the second easiest schedule to finish the year off.
No, yeah, they have some easy games coming up.
And
that they
I
play.
read today that.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I read today that Vance Joseph is no longer on the hot seat, but we'll see how long that lasts for. So I think the Broncos should make a push for John Harbaugh, the Baltimore Ravens, and Ian McCarthy. Because McCarthy's more of an offensive coach, and I think that's what our main focal point is right now.
Yeah. So what do you guys think about McCarthy right now? Do you think he's got a job soon, or?
Oh, you have to.
I think he's gonna. I think they're definitely gonna wait till that. I don't think it's gonna be a huge.
Oh yeah, no one will make an adjustment so late in the season, and you don't start making coaching moves until after the season when you evaluate your team and how your coach did. So.
I could see him in the Browns, just saying. And I did hear Mike Florio talk about Kareem Hunt and the Browns as a potential.
They got Nick Chubb.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Cowboys have Zeke too, so that was funny.
Yeah, I mean,
talking about running backs moving places. How about Le'Veon Bell? What do you guys think about him and where he might go.
What if Le'Veon Bell went to the Browns? I mean,
I think Le'Veon Bell is going to end up in a Miami.
In a Miami uniform. Okay, Zach. I like my Dolphins, but yeah, I really think so. He lives there. He plays there. Goes out there, has a nice time on the beach.
Hits up the clubs.
He hits the clubs, gets all the girls down there. He needs to come home and just play some ball here. Okay? Dolphins need him. We'd love to have him.
You gonna pay him $300 million?
Oh yeah. We love playing big guys.
Too?
We do.
Yeah, Dolphins aren't paying anyone.
We love to play big names. Love it.
Brock Osweiler, so.
October, baby. So the Rams clinched the NFC, which is honestly a brutal hit to Zach's fantasy team.
Yeah, it is.
Because that means Gurley may be sitting out a couple games.
Yeah, and Zach
potentially.
also has Jared Goff. So
yeah.
That's not too big of an issue. I got Big Ben.
So let's talk about fantasy. Justin makes it into the playoffs.
Hey, let's back up a little bit. Let's talk about Elvis. His team finishes 2-10, if I recall.
That's a great record, Zach.
and the leader of the league has to make their hair purple.
Well, I also want to point out that his team finished off the regular season with a big 89 points.
Hey, if you guys could please give your feedback on what I'm about to say. Okay, so me and Elvis made a trade about 4 weeks ago. And I'm going to read you the trade real quick. I received Joe Mixon, Mike Evans, Juju, and was it Philip, Elvis?
Yeah.
For
I got
Nick Chubb and Kamara. Correct?
No, I had Nick Chubb, Kamara, Sanders.
And Sanders.
No, and someone else. It was a 4v4 trade.
Oh, it was Deshaun Jackson, and then you dropped him a week later.
Yeah.
Well, didn't you trade Nick Chubb for Edelman too later?
His season was already
really
over.
wasn't.
Yeah, but my season was done with. Okay, for us to talk about little things like what I was doing at 2-8 or 2-9, does it really matter at that point? Like, oh, this guy's making a push.
Well,
watch out.
Well, to be fair, with how bad our division, bad our division was, you could have made a push.
Oh,
wait, no, because you were still in playoff contention when you made that trade to me. To be honest with you.
You were.
Well, I don't think so, but okay.
We'll focus on next year. How about that?
Yeah.
Who are you wanting to draft first round next year?
Me?
Yeah.
Probably Frank Gore.
Brocktober, baby. No, I think the best pick of next year will probably be Gurley again. Todd Gurley is the best back in the league right now. He's the best fantasy player in the league.
Not far behind is Philip Lindsay.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
That dude is on a tear.
Oh, okay.
But here,
Hi, my name's Philip Lindsay. I'm from Colorado. I live in Colorado.
Zach, I want to hear your top 5 because you say Lindsay's top 5, right?
You want to hear my top 5?
Yes, I do.
My top 5. No, okay. This isn't in any particular order. Okay.
Okay.
Todd Gurley.
Mhm.
God. Oh, I'll throw McCaffrey in. Okay. Lindsay.
Oh boy.
Connor wasn't in that stat.
So Connor is now your top 5 right now?
Maybe. Maybe.
How about Saquon?
Saquon's in front of him. Yes, that's correct.
Zeke?
No. Philip Lindsay currently ranks 4th. Oh, Zeke is in that. Currently ranks 4th in the NFL rushing. Nope, he doesn't even play anymore. Behind Gurley, Zeke, and Saquon. And he has 41 fewer less carries than each of those players. Averages 6.1 yards per carry. More than all of those players.
He's amazing. He's an amazing player.
So right now,
best running back in the league.
Who?
Lindsay's the best running back in the league, is he?
You're a funny guy.
He is. He is. Don't you guys think so? Please, put it in the comments. I want to see how many people think that Lindsay is a top running back in the league.
He is. Lindsay is top 5 running back in the league.
And let me say this again. Zach's from Denver, Colorado. Just want to let you know that.
If it was Kenny and Drake, I'd do the exact same thing.
Oh, okay. All right.
Stats don't lie. Stats don't lie.
Okay.
I mean, it's true. That stats don't lie.
Oh yeah, but
This year, I will say that this year there is also no Le'Veon. I mean, Kareem Hunt, that whole situation is messed up as it is.
There's other tangibles in how good a running back is.
I know, but obviously,
from the old line play. So maybe
horrible offensive line.
Well, I don't think so. If Lindsey's tearing it up, he shouldn't.
Well, from what I've seen, Lindsey's very hard to just get a hold of.
I think he's the quickest back in the league.
Oh my gosh.
No, I think he is.
I think you're insane.
Okay.
I think you're the top 3 insane people I've ever met.
Can you list that top 3, please?
Zach.
That's interesting. They're all named Zach. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Man.
What about your Dolphins?
Came with a little dub last Sunday.
Barely against the rookie quarterback who he said was horrible. By the way,
I didn't say it was horrible. I said
he said he was bad.
Because obviously if you're a fan of a team and you're playing another team, you're gonna say that team is trash when you're playing that team. Am I right or wrong?
Both. Bengals are not bad. Bengals are.
Okay. So the Dolphins came up, got a big win against Buffalo Bills to keep their playoff spots alive, and we're on the way to a home win, hopefully a home win against the New England Patriots, which we are almost undefeated with Ryan Tannehill.
Are the New England going to be wearing their dark jerseys so they'll soak up this heat?
They can't handle the heat, Z-Bird. They can't handle the heat.
Tom Brady can't handle it?
Nope.
I have a question too.
Go ahead.
Are you gonna start Rob Gronkowski at your tight end position if your home team's playing them?
I am not. I'm gonna start Cook. Jared Cook.
2-10. Oakland.
I mean, that's probably the smart move, anyways.
Well, he's averaging more points than Rob Gronkowski. So yes, Jared Cook. 2-10. Jared Cook.
I mean, Jared Cook by himself isn't 2-10.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna switch to college football. The Final Four has been set. It'll be Alabama versus Oklahoma and Clemson versus Notre Dame. How are we feeling about these games? Can I say real quick? I'm excited to see Oklahoma's offense to see if they really are good against Alabama's defense.
So it's Alabama. What is it? Alabama what?
Alabama versus Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
And Clemson versus Notre Dame.
Wow, Georgia's not in there?
No, they're top. They finished 5th or 6th,
wow.
I think.
Wow.
Well, because they lost. Everyone says they have a tough schedule, and they lost to their 2 toughest people, but there's still 2 losses.
Yeah.
So
I think it's going to be...
they fought with Bama.
I think it's going to be Alabama, and so it's Clemson and Notre Dame. I think it's going to be Alabama versus Clemson. Clemson's a really good team. And I think Alabama wins it again.
That's a real hot take on your part.
Yeah, Bama, Clemson.
Picking 1 and 2 to meet in the finals.
Well, Clemson's very good. It's a really good team.
Who do you have winning it?
Bama.
Bama with Jalen Hurts, most likely?
Yep.
A lot of people are saying Ohio State should have been in, and they finished 6th, and they were 12-1.
No, if anything, Georgia should have been there. Georgia should have been in the.
I will say
playoffs.
Ohio State was 12-1, and Georgia was 11-2.
Yeah, but Georgia's just a better team. They played a harder schedule, went toe to toe with the best team in college football. Should have beat them. They should have won the whole thing. To be honest with you.
That's a hot take.
Yeah, that is a hot take.
I'm a big fan of Jake Fromm. I really like that kid.
They lost last year, they lost last year because Hurts came out, and then they lost this year because he came in.
Yeah.
So it's a spin on their part.
How about what do you guys think? Who's gonna win Heisman Trophy? Haskins, Murray, and Tua.
I think it's gonna be Tua. Tua's a really good player. Played great all season.
Yeah, did you hear that Kyler's actually winning the race right now?
He is.
Yep.
Well, because Tua had to be benched.
Killed him.
No, but Tua's been playing great all season, and I don't see him.
Murray's had better stats though, but obviously a less harder schedule than them.
Yeah, exactly. Tua's playing, the best of the best, and I think if he wins the Natty, he will take the.
Well, the Heisman vote is this Saturday.
Oh, it's this Saturday?
Yeah, they announced it before the championship.
Oh, okay.
I think it's crazy how Murray's actually taking his talents to the Oakland Athletics. Because
Sorry?
I think it's crazy how Oklahoma quarterback is playing baseball for the A's.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think it's a smart move. I mean, baseball players get paid more for the most part.
Yeah, but
have a longer career.
What is he better at?
Definitely football.
That's what I'm saying.
But he can play baseball longer. That's
true. Yeah.
Yeah, but he could play bad and get back to the minors and.
Do you guys see
still
that?
Get guaranteed $750,000 a year. That's the minimum. And it's guaranteed contract.
Bryant is transferring to the backup for Clemson.
He's transferring where?
Missouri.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so they're gonna be.
Doesn't Missouri have a senior at quarterback?
I think so. Yeah.
That is going to the NFL now. That's gonna be big.
Gonna be one of the best quarterbacks in the draft.
Yep. No, maybe Oregon. Oregon has a good quarterback too, and
Justin Herbert's a good player.
Yeah. Well, let's move on to NBA, some basketball. If you guys didn't know, Zach and I will be attending the Heat game this Friday. The boys in black and red on court against Phoenix Suns here, local. Should be a good time. What do you think, Zach?
It's gonna be a really fun game. Free talking trash to the players.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully I get kicked out of the game or yelled at by someone. But they're not gonna. I want to see Booker, man, but he's not gonna be out there.
How do you feel about that, Zach? I know Booker's a big fan. I know you're a big fan of Booker. How do you feel?
I feel bad for him. I mean, the Suns had 7 points in the first quarter today against the Sacramento Kings.
It's ridiculous.
Booker would have had 7 in the first 30
Well,
seconds.
they ended up with 105 points, so they picked it
Did
up.
they?
Yeah, 122 to 105 Kings. So it's not too bad.
Crazy. Yeah, but that team is just.
Well,
they were supposed to compete this year.
Yeah,
they really were.
They were with Ayton.
Yeah, they went to go get Ariza too. Who's a great player.
They should be competing with the talent they had there, with Booker. Well,
I've heard rumors of maybe Kevin Durant goes to the Phoenix Suns next year.
I don't think that happens.
Was that rumor via Zach Coulter?
Yes, that rumor was via us kind of
speculating.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on KD to the Nugs.
Yeah, okay.
Who said that?
KD to Heat. Don't sleep on that one.
Shocker. Free agent's gonna go to the Heat.
Speaking of the Nuggets, they are making themselves known throughout the league. Would you guys agree?
They are. They're a really good team.
Down the 20-4 Raptors last night in Toronto.
I don't think NBA is giving them respect that they need.
They're not, and they will when we're top 3 in the West come playoff time.
Yeah, I think you have to wait until the end of the season in order to get the respect that.
We won that game without Gary Harris, who's our leading scorer this year.
Well, going to something more funny. The Heat center, Hassan Whiteside, with 40 seconds left of the game, left the game. How do you feel about that, Zach?
It's Miami Heat season in a nutshell so far.
Oh, calm down. Calm down.
No, it happens to a lot of players.
I think it's ridiculous, though.
Playing well.
I think that's ridiculous.
Didn't burn his jersey.
Dwayne Wade's going to be in the locker room chewing him out like crazy. Because you should never do that to a team.
But if LeBron does that, it doesn't. Nothing. No one really cares.
Oh no, because LeBron would never do that.
Players going early all the time, though.
No.
Yeah.
All right, who?
LeBron.
No.
I mean,
that's disrespectful.
Yeah, I know, but it's also hilarious.
No, I think it's funny too, but it's
he wasn't
disrespectful
playing
to the
with him,
team.
and he took it out on Eric Spoelstra.
Just stupid. But with 40 seconds left of the game, you leave? That's just childish at that point. It really
Hey,
is.
maybe he just really had to go to the bathroom.
With 40 seconds left of the game?
Yeah, hey, sometimes you have to go.
Yeah,
I've never
Big Ben.
seen Elvis rip his own team before.
It's ridiculous.
This is the first. I want to bring up real quick. We're switching. Seattle just got awarded a franchise that will be starting in the 21-22 NHL season. They'll be playing in the Pacific Division. The Arizona Coyotes will be going to the Central Division, so they're going to be holding up last place. How are we feeling about Seattle?
I think it's great that they're getting an NHL team. I think it's really great. It's gonna be nice to have another team brought to the table, and they've been stripped away from their professional teams before, so it's nice to get something back to that city.
It helps the Avalanche big time.
Because now you have the Coyotes in your division.
Coyotes have been a new team this year, man.
Well, I can't wait for every team to get screwed by the expansion draft again in a couple years.
I think Kansas City's next with an expansion team.
See what I've heard and have read, that now that the NHL is up to 32, it's not going to be any expansion teams. It's going to be people who are going to start relocating.
Really?
Yes. I'm sorry to say this to you, Elvis, but the Florida Panthers are one of the top teams to possibly move.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Why?
Carolina, Arizona, and them are like the top 3 teams you see.
Arizona needs someone decent.
Yeah, but we actually have a good team.
Vincent Trocheck.
Yeah, Ekblad. Huberdeau. It's a good players.
See, the thing is, it's not about... I'm just saying what I hear, but it's not about good teams. It's about what the fan base does. And I don't know. I can't personally attest, but from what I've seen, when the Ducks played the Panthers, there was about 25 people.
There's love for the Panthers there.
That's ridiculous.
Not a daily love.
I know Zach saw the stands. He saw the game with me. There weren't that many people.
No one. Miami's not a big hockey place at all.
Because Miami has the Miami Heat. Like, that's their team.
Well, most of the Dolphins. We're a football town.
Well, and it's not a diss on Miami. It's just you guys.
I get it, but I would like to keep the team that's homegrown. That's our team, and I don't want that team to leave. I feel like that's terrible for a team to leave a city. That's just.
Oh, in the NHL, that's just a norm, really. Most recent was the Atlanta Thrashers going to Winnipeg, and that's worked out great.
Oh, yeah, because Winnipeg loves hockey.
There's a lot of talk about either Carolina back to Quebec and the Houston teams being thrown out there, but don't know so much about that. But I was surprised that the Coyotes were the team that was moved. I thought Vegas would be moved to the Central, just since they haven't been in the Pacific Division as long. But I don't know. So.
All right. Well, I think that's all that we've got today, Lopes. Gearing up for a game on Sunday. Go Lopes. Anything else, Just?
Yeah, follow us on Instagram at LopesTalk2022, on Twitter at LopesTalk. Subscribe to us on YouTube where we upload all these podcasts, youtube.com/LopesTalk. You can also go to our website, lopestalk.com. Wreak havoc, and see you guys later.